Hey guys, it's Gamer360. Welcome back to Crash the Titans walkthrough. Crash the Titans walkthrough. And here we're gonna continue and do episode 15. And after 15. We're finished with this episode,
Calamity Horror.
Then we'll be free fourth for the game slash 75% slash 5 levels away. Because there's a total of 20 levels in this game.
He's getting away.
Oh yeah, and I just realized that in the previous level I didn't finish explaining something about enemies that you can jack like the battlers. Oh my gosh, I've already gotten the Combo King. That is awesome. I got the Combo King and I wasn't even a minute to the level. And there are only 2 of those enemies in that one little spot. Okay then, I'll take it. And I think I just got double the Combo King. Oh nice, I got a even amount of mojo from that one mojo crystal right there. Just that single crystal. Just gets me the thing. Oh nice, a big one. And yeah, these are kind of like the mushrooms in the first. There we go. Only they look different. I mean, except for, you know, you get it. Oh gosh. And that kind of makes me nervous because one, you know, the jumping thing and the timing at a good time. And 2 is the, whatever it is. Okay. And yep, let's go ahead and do the Wolves level. Like I said, my one of my goals for this walkthrough is going for the whole game without game over, and another one of them is the number one. Excuse me. The number 1 goal is getting all the mojo rooms, showing off where all the mojo rooms are. Mojo room photos. Yeah, that's what I'll call it. And don't you dare think about attacking me, or I'll beat the shit out of you. Oh, besides, I already did. Along with your little team there. Oh, come on. Right as I got to the mojo, and all of a sudden it's like, wow, it's great you made it to the mojo. How about we don't give you any of it? That's fine. At least there wasn't any multipliers or golden apples. Or like, the only things I know for sure you can find that out of is the the crystal thing, and wait, hold on, that's how I really remember. I kind of lose track of stuff like that. The things that can hold those are those crystal things that you can use to take out enemies that you don't need to use anymore. Like after you finish using it for what you need to use it for. Yeah, there you go. Nah, why not? What? What happened? Oh, I have to stay on that thing? Okay, I think that's what you had to do. I think you had to stay on it. Might as well just make the best of it by getting a bit more mojo by attacking these freaks, and there you go. Get at least, you know, the most mojo I can get. Oh wait, maybe I should have jacked onto that other enemy. If I can still get over here, which I can. Okay, good. Wait, either way they didn't put the crystal ball there. Is it because I failed the thing or what? And yeah, whenever there's a crystal ball, it's always on the right. Either they put it in, it's on the right, or they don't even just put it in at all. It's obviously not there, then what else would be on the left side? They wouldn't put an item there, of course. So yeah, so if there wasn't a crystal ball, then how would there be something on the left side? I mean, unless it was something for what you need to do in the motor room. And I like how the B button is still flashing right there. Wait, what? What happened? That was stupid. I was trying to glide and then safely. I mean, after I jumped off of this thing, I was trying to glide and safely land on that thing, and then all of a sudden, he missed it. Yeah, well, it's fine. It's better than being beaten the shit out of by a bunch of those stupid enemies, the jackal ones. Even these ones too. It's even still a big pain in the ass. Ow! Still a bit of a pain in the ass to get beaten up by these guys, especially when there's 5 different ones. There's one of me, although I got a bunch of cool abilities, like, you know, like the old school move, you know, this. Oh, whoops, I meant to do this, so basically that's the same as that other XXY move, only with one more action into it. I don't know why I haven't used that yet, but whatever. Wait, hold on. It's because the old school move is more useful than that. I mean, except for now we can move around while using it. That's why it's better in this game, although you do get dazed out. Wait, can you? Okay, yeah, spam it. Spam the X button and there you go. Which I guess not too painful because button mashing is, you know, one of my specialities with, you know, with video games like this. I just like how that guy is just like, stop hitting you, stop hitting you, stop hitting you, stop hitting you, stop hitting you. Then that guy's doing it too. Oh my god, that was a good laugh right there. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, that's kind of weird that he, I didn't mean to say interesting, I meant to say weird that he actually, that he crashes into the wall. I guess there's an invisible wall right there, and then all of a sudden an invisible door opens, so we can invisibly go through, so we can go through the invisible wall, and there you go. Well, the invisible wall door opens up on the other side, and there you go. A lot of invisibles in there. I can call it free jack. It's nice that we got that because it's like what Aka said. This blast of concentrated mojo magic lets you stun any enemy in one blow, including enemies you can't even. Well, of course, enemies you can't jack, and including bosses. Oh, sure. Sorry about that. Yeah, just I saw that I was working on Let's Play. So I'm trying to like more.
Yes, carrot.
Just was not as, you know, it didn't take long, so that's. Oh, and I can actually get access to that thing before. Oh yeah, but I knew those sludge guys were here. If you see those dirty sewage cans, then yeah, you know that these guys are. Shoot those. Nice. All but one of them hit him, but I didn't know I got to be jackable anyways. Okay, that thing is way too cheap. Because all it is just two simple buttons, and there you go. Hold on a minute, I want to check the tutorial. Okay, hold right trigger and X gooey, and hold down A toxic vomit. And use the I think that's what they did. They use the most useful what is it? Oh yeah, normal attack, and then they show you how to operate the special attack. Or the special attack is always operated by the A button. At least, yeah, that's the Xbox 360 version. PS2 version, it's always operated by pressing the X button, which is basically equivalent of A on the Xbox 360 and A on the Wii. Even on the GameCube as well, is equivalent of it. I'm actually gonna do that. Make it look easy. Oh, especially when they just came to me. That was kind of cheap, actually, but I'll take it. By saying cheap, I mean in a way of, you know, helping us out, not like, you know, a way of screwing us over. You know. Or like Xbox 360 controllers are cheap because, you know, like they are mostly vulnerable. And thanks to that, then, you know, people just get more money from, you know, people accidentally breaking them, or even having pets that would break them, or, you know, you visit someone's place and they have like a cat or a dog that acts naughty. Like, in fact, that happened that one time when I went, like this one time I went to Chicago so I can visit my aunt, and she got a new cat because the one before it died. And it was right at the same time of my brother's graduation, so yeah, it made it like confusing for her to go back, and thanks to that stupid thing happening, you know, she wasn't able to be at the graduation party. Although at the same time, it would have been the most sad if she didn't go to this other thing where they basically announced the names of the students that graduate high school from that school year. And, like basically, it's like I go to the Power Lake High School in Savage. Don't fall back! Don't fall back! Don't fall back! Oh my god, that was close. Anyways, like what I was talking about, like I go to the Pirate Lake High School, same thing with my brother, and basically it's like he graduated last school year, and then yeah, and basically they have this thing where like the kids that graduate high school, like basically they like we go out on this track thing, and then and basically they're like everybody's like all the seniors sit on chairs, and then they announce their whatever they are, just announce their names, and basically yeah, you pretty much get it. Quite possibly you get it. But anyways, whoa, that was close. I don't even need to get that enemy to move on. But I might as well take him out just so I can get some more mojo. Yeah. And I can easily attack these other guys so I get more mojo. But anyways, okay, I continue talking about the time when I went to Chicago. Like, if you remember what I was talking about in Pac-Man World 3, near the beginning of the project, not the, the middle of the project, and then the last few videos of it. Which it was kind of the beginning of the project when I talked about like in 10 days I was gonna go to Chicago to visit my aunt because she got a new cat about like not even a couple months away from when I was talking about it, and the day when I made the video I talked about it. Basically, the day I made the video, like, where I talked about going to Chicago to visit my aunt and see her new cat. And okay, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then like I remember at one moment when I got there, like it was like after my dad and brother and my brother's friend left, and like then like at one point one of my aunt's other cats, not the new one, it was actually the latest one before new one, and it was like he was just like he was just being naughty, and he went onto the nightstand. I was about to call my mom, and then it's like I had it's like I had a glass cup of Mountain Dew with some ice in it as well, and then the bottle that held the Mountain Dew. Basically, what was it? I think for a second. Oh yeah, and basically it's like I was about to call my mom, and I was like on the top right of the bed, and then the nightstand's on the right side of the bed, like in the on the back of it. Okay, cool. I was able to get that guy right there. But anyways, and then basically it was like I was about to call my mom, and then right before it, like a little bit, like a few seconds before she answered, then all of a sudden, the cat jumps onto the nightstand, and literally, it's like he was interested in my Mountain Dew, and then right as she answered, and all of a sudden I see his leg get close to the Xbox 360 controller, and then I had to go like jump all the way to the from the other side of the bed to the nightstand, and luckily I was able to catch the controller, like basically knock the controller off, and then all of a sudden I had to catch it and then put it back down in the spot where it wouldn't, easily fall back off, and then I had to remove it from the nightstand, and there you go. I mean, luckily I did catch it, and all of a sudden, like, he knocked the glass cup off the nightstand. It was just, it was kind of intense, It was a bit of an intense moment. Because he literally knocked my controller off the nightstand, and if it wasn't for me being quick enough, I would have, it would have break. And I got this on eBay for $40, and it's in my favorite color. Literally. Bright green. Like the one in that, on that A button. At least the way it looks in this game. However, different games have different looks for, for buttons, even on the same console. Like, if you compare the look of the buttons in this game compared to, what is it? Oh yeah, Sonic 06, like, like they use a different look for the A button, the B button, and all that. Oh yeah, and I didn't finish explaining that thing about the jackable enemies. Like, I think that, like, with, with jackable enemies, I think, like, like I use the back button. well, speaking of the back button, you can't actually use it to exit out of this. Not even for selecting anything. Right, check this one. Okay, spin time, infinity, slide time, 15 seconds long. That's probably the best one you can get. And then, as full as I can get the health, basically. I don't even know what the first star represents, so I don't know if it's like automatically there. I think the first star is automatically there to start out with, and then you go from the first one to the second one, the second to the first one, why not the second one to the first one, the second one to the third one to the fourth one, the fourth one to the fifth one, the fifth one to the sixth one, and the sixth one to the fully upgraded one. I'll just say the fully upgraded one, because only for spin time it's called infinity. Anyways, okay. Locked. Beat the Mojo Room Challenge. However, I lost just by getting off a certain enemy. Oh yeah, and I'll still talk about that. Like, I think for the jackable enemies, like when you view the stats, even though you can't use any of Crash's abilities while on an enemy, you know, only when you're on foot as Crash, you know, walking around and all that, doing the thing where you press the X button to smash stuff and click magical motion, the more you collect, the more powerful become, whatever. Okay, anyways, and yeah, you pretty much get it. And like, I think instead, like, since there's like still the left trigger that's not used, you know, at least in the gameplay, and then the right and left bumper that's not used, like, I think they should use one of those for the other, you know, button, or one of the D-pad buttons. I mean, mostly, you could probably use like the right bumper or something like that. Like, that would probably make some, you know, probably make sense as well. So you can still check the other ability things, even though you can't use them on an enemy. I mean, a jackable enemy, but still. You know, forgot jackables, yep. And recent. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye. Also, I realized that this was not the lull with the boss. I believe it's the next one, which I bet it's gonna be pretty torturous. The next boss in this, the next boss coming up in this walkthrough is probably the most torturous in my opinion, because about like 2 times back when I played it, well, the time I played on the first file, on the Carlos file, although there is the S missing, I'll just say the Carlo file, because there wasn't an S there, you know. It's like on the Carlo file, which was the first one. Like, I remember when I did that boss, it literally took over an hour to literally win it. I mean, I did win and I didn't give up, but still, it was torturous. The only Crash Bandicoot boss that was more torturous than that was the final one from Raph Cortex, which I actually did complete, and I lost over 50 lives on that one. Although the good thing is I didn't give up, I didn't get game over, and I won. Although if I didn't give up and, you know, and like I won, then, you know, how would I not win? So obviously I won. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time. Bye. Oh yeah, like, comment. I mean, no, not comment. Well, as long as it's, you know, not rude. You know, like being like, your video sucks. I hate what you talk about or something. But maybe I should have said that, because I probably gave whatever jerks out there examples of what to say when I said don't say that. Although I said don't say that, not please say that, or do whatever you want, say it or not. I don't care, but it'd be nice if you're nice. I don't care if you're not nice. Well, if you're not nice, I'll find you and hurt you. Anyways, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. See you guys for episode 15, and we're already 70% for the game. Okay, maybe not 70%, but 70% for the episodes. What's the actual game percentage? 64. Pretty close. 11 back. It's kind of funny because, oh wait, no, this game came out in 2007. Never mind. For a second, I was gonna say this game came out 11 years ago. No, actually, it wasn't. It was 10 years ago. The game is almost 10 years old. However, there's a good reason why I was doing this game at this time. That and I didn't know for sure I wanted to do it. Okay, see you guys for the next video. Bye.